So I just filmed like a video going on about like Christmas presents mainly and what I've been doing today. So that's basically all I've done really. Tonight I've just been like drained and yeah, and it's like going up for 12 o'clock and I've got to get up for work tomorrow because even though I'm really ill and the doctors wanted to keep me in hospital and I should be in hospital and all that, I'm not, and I have to go to work tomorrow because even though I'm ill, everyone expects me to keep going. So if I collapse, I collapse because people know I'm ill, yet they're expecting me to carry on like nothing's wrong, even though they know that I'm meant to be in hospital and that I'm not really meant to be at home. So the thing with me is like I will avoid going to bed knowing that I have to get up in the morning and go to work. So then I'm going to bed like 3, 4 in the morning and I'm getting up on a couple of hours sleep, then I'm struggling. But because I'm ill, I shouldn't be getting up on a couple of hours sleep. I should be having a good night's sleep. But I've not slept much for weeks and weeks and weeks since the illness, because I permanently carry this illness. It got worse and worse over time. Like normally I'm really ill all the time, but I hide it really well. But I think you get so used to carrying on with an illness that most of the time you don't notice it until you have a day where you feel worse than other days. And normally normally I get like that and I'm like that for like a week, and then I'll feel a little bit better for a little while, and then I get ill and eventually it accumulates, or no, that's not the word I want. I can't think of the word I want, but then eventually it all comes together and then I end up getting taken into hospital on a blue light. And I've not done a video about what's going on or what's going on, but basically because I'm not getting the full treatment, and it's not that like I don't get any treatment when I'm in hospital because obviously I'm on a lot of medication, but I just won't let them do the things they need to do to cure or try and cure what I've got. So because of that, and because I've been carrying it around for a long time, and because I try and carry on, and because I get up and go to work and I'm stressed out, and there's a lot of other stuff going on that I don't even talk about on here, believe it or not, I've done more damage to other parts of my body, because if you're carrying a permanent illness and you're not getting the proper treatment for it, then obviously your other parts of your body are like overcompensating, overworking and doing whatever they're doing to keep you going, that I'm putting pressure on parts of my body that wouldn't be under the pressure if I'd got the treatment. And it's like, I'm not going to go into it in this video because I'm not making promises about videos that I'm going to do, but I would like to try and do a video to talk a bit more about what happened to put me in hospital, a little bit about my hospital stay and a little bit about my health, because I'm never going to go into full details about what it is. But basically I found out that it's done some damage to other organs because of the strain. And even if I turn around tomorrow and say, yeah, I'll have everything you need to do to me to try to get me better, there isn't a guarantee that they can get me better now, because I've pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. And also, you know, there's damage done that may never be able to be repairable, because some damage you do to yourself can be repaired over time, but some damage you can't. So I've been told that some of the damage just, you know, it's done and there's no undoing it. But this is a decision I've made because there's a lot of reasons why, there's a lot of things that have gone on, but some things have happened and someone has said and done some things that I wanted to talk about with them and I'm not allowed to. So because I can't speak to this person and say what I need to say, I can't let myself have this treatment because I don't want to live because of some things that went on that shouldn't have gone on, basically. And that's all I'm really going to say about it. I'm not going to go into any details. I'm not going to name names or say what happened, because that's between me and that person, and I'm not going to go into it because I haven't gone into it. I've talked about little things surrounding that time, but I've never fully gone into what did and didn't happen. So I'm just going to carry on as I am. The doctor wants me in hospital to get more treatment. Obviously not the treatment to make me better or to try and make me better, but treatment to get me better than what I am. But I had enough and I wanted to come home. I needed to come home. You know, the thing is about getting ill and stuff, I get behind on everything, then I get frustrated, then I get upset, and then I'm like panicking, and then I'm like, I never ever catch up, which is horrible. It's like, this house is a tip. There's still Christmas stuff everywhere. There's Christmas food all over the house. There's like boxes of chocolates, biscuits, chocolates, all sorts everywhere. And for a start, mentally, I'm so drained. I'm down. Like, I'm so depressed. Like, and I know this channel's about talking about that stuff and helping others, but I don't want to go into that dark place in a video. Like, I'm trying to avoid going to that dark place right now, because I know it won't end well. So, physically, nothing's going to get done for a while. Like, the house is a tip. It's like the biggest tip ever. And I'm only one person, like I keep saying to my dad especially. I'm one person, but I'm trying to do stuff enough for 4 people. And I'm carrying an illness, and people are expecting me to just carry on and do this, that and the other. And, you know, something gave, and I ended up in hospital. Like, that week, I had flu and tonsillitis. I got medication on the Monday. I was meant to have bed rest, and I carried on. And not just normal carried on, I was so busy, like 20 times busier than normal. So I'm trying to do all this stuff, and it got to Wednesday and I was at work. I didn't want to be at work, but I had to, because what I had to do needed to be done that day, and there was no other day it could be done and no one else could do it. And I was just sat there like cold and flu capsules, drinking drinks, just trying to get through the day. And I thought, I can't wait to leave. And I left, and I just come home and just sat here. And then when I finally went to bed, like, it was super late, and I woke up the next day, I could barely talk. My throat was killing. I felt like I was dying, and I was just like, I can't go to work. And then I got upset, and it was like, I'd been working so hard for that day, because it was like the party, not for us, but and it would have been an easy day for me rather than doing work. I would have just been helping at the party and getting paid for it. And I thought, I've worked so hard to be able to go to that party and help out and not have to have a stressful work day. Then I get sick, and I donated all that food, and I never got to see who got it or anything like that. And it was just so hard for me to, like, say, look, there's absolutely no way I can go. Like, I got up and I was going to get ready and go, but then I thought, I've got this illness, I'm contagious at the moment, there's people at end of life that are going to be there. I can't do that to them. I can't. Even if I don't come in contact with any of them, I could potentially touch something that could be handed to them, and I could spread my germs. So for that reason alone, I wouldn't allow myself to go. And, you know, it upset me, because I've worked hard, and I work harder than anyone else there, and I'm not just saying that to brag, but I do. And I deserve to go and have an easy work day for once. So I weren't happy. And even when I was ill, like on the Friday, I got a missed call and a text, and work was expected from me, which I did, even though I felt like death. And then I had to go shopping on the Saturday, and I don't know how I did that, but I did it. So the fact that I'm avoiding going to bed because I know when I get up what I've got to do kind of says it all. And people know that I'm ill, yet everyone still expects things to carry on as they were. So it's not just me doing this to myself, it's other people who don't particularly care that I'm ill and expect me to just carry on like I'm fit and healthy, and I'm far from it.